So starting at the top, we have some Requiting Hex and Bitter Triumph and Strategic Betrayal, because we got to have some removal, and Strategic Betrayal also deals with graveyards. We have Terminus of Return, not really because we're going to have a chance to get anything back from it, but just so we have a way to get some extra mana, because a lot of spells in this deck are kind of expensive. Same reason we're playing the Iron Crag, just for some easy early mana here. We do have Ral Zarek, Guest Lecturer, and we have a doubling season in the deck, so I'm hoping maybe we could double the counters and get to do the flip coin thing, but we'll see. Ancient Cornucopia, obviously, just to get some extra life and some colored mana. We do have Maelstrom Pulses to remove things, and Furtic Core to also help with our mana of any color. And Darkness Crystal. This is a card you don't really see too often, but it does reduce the cost of our spells, which the majority of them are black, and occasionally we'll get some of the opponent's creatures, which is kind of a cool bonus. Then we have Delian Fail, because of course this card's super good if you're playing Golgari, it makes sense. Then we have Deadly Cover-Up, just for some board sweeper. Don't know if we're going to need it, but we'll see. A Decorum Dissertation to go along with our Ancient Cornucopia, because if we're doing that and we're gaining some life while we're drawing cards, it's not such a bad thing. Of course, the Doubling Season that we mentioned before that works well with all the Planeswalkers. We have one copy of Vivian Reed, mostly to just help us dig for more lands and thin the deck out, potentially. But it does destroy artifacts and enchantments. Ultimately, the ultimate doesn't really do much in this deck, except for maybe if we have some Liliana Dreadhorde tokens. Because why not, right? We can ultimate Liliana pretty easy if we get a Doubling Season. If not, the general ability of Liliana is still good. And then we have some Unholy Annex, just because we can get extra cards and make demons. And we're already playing Furtic Core, so like, why not, you know? Kind of makes sense. But yeah, before we get into the games, I want to remind you, if you haven't checked them out, go check out our friends over at Tales of Adventure when you're buying your Magic cards. It's toamagic.com, and if you use my code DRAGON at checkout, which is just DRAGN, you will save 5% on everything you buy over there. So save yourself some money on their website, and you get to support the channel. I really appreciate it. But yeah, let's go see how much craziness we can get into with this wild pile of Planeswalkers. Okay, there's not a lot going on here, but we do have a Furtic Core that helps with mana. We have Doubling Season, so I think we're going to keep. Alright, we're drawing a lot of mana, which for later in the game could be good, I guess. Yeah, I guess we just play a Verge and pass. They have a Ral Zarek. Each player discards a card? Sure. Are we doing Reanimator things on their side? I'm going to get rid of this Overgrown Tomb. They didn't discard anything. Oh, any number of target players. Alright, so they didn't want to, so they're not reanimating. Cool. I also don't think my life total is going to matter that much. I was expecting to see them discard something and they didn't. I kind of got thrown off for a second there. I'm going to... Yeah, let's go ahead and play the Cornucopia. Let's see what kind of removal spells I have. If they're getting rid of artifacts. Oh, so you are doing Reanimator stuff. What? Well, that's a little bit of a surprise. Alright. Go ahead and play that tap so we can start removing stuff from their graveyard. Maybe. Possibly. They have to have how many, like, creatures in their graveyard? Beginning of your upkeep, surveil 1. Then if there are 3 or more creatures. So they are reanimating. They just haven't found creatures. Yeah, you can have it. Okay, well, this isn't going according to plan at all. But hey, if we find a Planeswalker, actually we find a Delian Fell, if we find Liliana, like, there's so many good options right now. We just gotta find them. Yeah, if I were them, I'd just keep attacking. I mean, we're 2 more attack steps from dead, right? Oh, not anymore. Strategic Betrayal, and that also removes their graveyard, so that helps a lot of things. So, love to see that. And I guess we just go Hellbent and just have no cards in hand. There you go. Now the shenanigans start. I'm gonna pass and just see what their plan is. Like, what big things are we trying to reanimate? Because you gotta have something. All right, that makes sense. Come on, deck. Hey, new subscriber. Thank you so much. Yeah, might as well. Fix what's broken on a giant. Why not? Let's make a token. 2 tokens, technically, that they can't block. So that's something. Delian fell. So I'd have to give up 3. Well, I made the tokens. So sure, why not? We can give up the tokens. Give up the tokens and, like, I don't know. Yeah, we're obviously taking the actions. Destroy a creature. Yes. Let's give up token, Verdict Core, maybe? Maybe not, actually. Maybe it's token, Cornucopia. Yeah, that's fine. We knew they had a removal spell somewhere in there, so we're not shocked. I should have tapped for mana first, though. Can I still tap? Okay, so I can still activate. Cool. Alright. I could give up a land, but I'd rather not. Resolve. Sack. And I think I'm going to go with the Cornucopia. You're dismissed. Alright, and now we just get rid of the Valgavoth. Okay. We've dealt with the one of the biggest things they can do. But they do still have the Collector's Vault. Yep. They must have a Reanimator spell, so they want to get something else in the yard. Nope. They didn't have it. Alright, cool. So what do we give up creature-wise? Let's start with Verdict Core. Because our land's too important when we can just remove stuff from their graveyard. Alright. You can destroy my Verdict Core? No, they are not. Okay, sure. Cool. Now, can we do enough in 2 turns? Well, there's nothing to even reanimate, right? That just reanimates creatures. I mean, I guess they could put a creature over there, obviously. Alright. I don't have enough to activate this, right? No, I don't. Alright. Let's crack a food. Alright. Is that enough to do both things? This takes 4. And we have enough for this. And then put the opponent at 1. And then force them to figure something out, I guess. Right, that turns off any fix what's broken shenanigans, even if they were to find something. And a Valgavoth. That's a damn good card to find here, but we also found an answer. And we can get rid of all the food. Wow. Sicko. Yep. Opponent just hard cast a Valgavoth. You know what? For those of you that are new here, our channel is known for beating Valgavoths. If you've been around for a minute, you've seen us beat many a Valgavoth. Wow, nice. Not gonna lie, that felt a little bit dangerous, because it took us a while to really get to some active cards that could attack or do a thing. And dealing with 2 Valgavoths, like, we had some very well-timed Delian Fells, let me tell you. Okay, we got both of our early mana cards, which is nice, so we'll keep. This should be useful. If we get an untapped land on 3, we have a Delian Fell, so that's also cool. We could also rouse Eric and remove a creature if that comes to that. But for now, if you want to destroy a planeswalker, go for it. Oh, opponent says they're doing no such thing. Then we're just gonna minus. We're gonna be on that life gain action early. I think we just do it now, right? I mean, no reason to mess around doing the other stuff. Alright, you have a Frostcliff Siege, which means now we have to leave mana open to deal with a Bitter Triumph situation.
The right spell turns poison.
I think... yeah, we're going to do this. Almost made a demon, but I want to be able to remove whatever hasty thing is showing up. Hopefully it doesn't have, like, ward or something. Could be multiple things, too. Let's be honest. Oh, Cruel Claw. Hey, I ain't seen you in a minute. What's up, buddy? We are just going to take 3 because we have a lot of life to spare, though. Yep, that's going to do it. Okay. Double Deathcat Blade. Or Glade. We have so many lands in the deck, too. Oh, man. I'm going to keep and just take a bad gamble. Okay, that helps out quite a bit. We're going to have to take damage, though, on turn 2. Which sucks, because it's probably just some red aggro pile or something, but... yep, that's exactly what it is. And no removal cards in sight. That is disappointing. Maybe they'll just play another Emberheart Challenger. We can get rid of both with a Maelstrom Pulse. One can wish, right? Nope, it's just a Bolt Wave. So there are no Emberheart Challengers incoming, sadly. Pump a Challenger? Nope. How do we die in this scenario? I mean, I'm just going to Delian Fell and go for it. I mean, they probably play one of those things. They target their creature. If it dies, they get a creature or whatever. But maybe, Delian Fell will draw some attention. Or, I don't know, maybe it's Bolt Wave. No, if they had Bolt Waves, we would have just played them last turn. Oh, okay, they're sending shocks at our Planeswalker. We could live with that. So it's just direct damage. They were waiting to see if we played something. That's fair. Slick Shot show off. Are we dead? Because it sure looks like it. That doesn't get us dead, but it's damn close. We will die to a great many other things. Alright, this gets us to 5 life at least. So that makes us feel a little bit safer. They can't, like, draw land and burst lightning us or something. Alright, Maestro, you do not have haste, though. So that's good. Let's Verdict Core. I really want to get down the Darkness Crystal, but we don't have time right now. Alright, we're up to 7. Would you like to draw land at some point, opponent? Thanks. I was like, geez, give me just 1 second. Alright, go to 8. And pass. At some point, we're going to take a chance on this dissertation and just go for it. Because it only costs us 1 life for 2 cards, basically. Alright, let's do it. We're going to take... they only have 1 card in hand. How bad can it be? Ooh, Rouse Eric. Well, they'll have no cards in hand now. And we can live with that. Alright. Any number of target players each discard a card. Just you, friend. Just you. Would you like to shoot my Rouse Eric? I would understand if you do. Awesome. Okay. Pass the turn. Oh, no. Good thing we had a Requiting Hex. I don't want to take any extra damage from that dude. All right. Yeah. We'll play it. Target us, obviously. Yeah, take the action. We don't know what we're going to draw. Hey, there we go. Now we're cooking. Pretty good. Matter of fact, you know what? We're doing nothing else. Let's just get their guy. Pass turn. Take a damage. Did we actually find a home for the Darkness Crystal finally? Because that's what this feels like. Yeah, I'll take it one more time. Why not? Sure. We're risking it for the biscuit. That's fun. Doesn't really do anything right now, though. Activate the cottage. Get our attacks in. Remove this duder. Alright. Opponent's going to go to 11. And I think that's it, right? We could make a blocker. We could crack a food. So we don't have a reason to really be in a hurry. Opponent goes to 10. Bolt Wave puts us to 5. Alright, crack a food. Go to 8. I don't even think I'm going to use that. We're going to decline. Don't see a reason to even play it. Because technically going to 7, there is a weird world where since we're not killing them, they could like Bolt Wave us and Burst Lightning or something. If we're at 8, that... Oh, wait, crap. Could I activate this in attack still? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't realize I had that much mana. Oh. That's crazy. Okay, we can kill them. I had 2 more mana than I thought we had. Alright, well, that works. Nice. You know, in hindsight, I'm not even totally sure how we stayed in that game, because the opponent kind of drew exactly what they wanted to with Emberheart Challenger, Bolt Wave, Slick Shot, and then we kind of just, you know, well, hell, they even had all the direct damage. We just had so much life gain that game. Really paid off for us between the Cottage and the Cornucopias. Ooh, that's a lot of Overgrown Tombs. All right, we're going to try it. This is exactly, if it's the counter heavy deck, this is exactly the type of deck we should struggle with, because we don't have much they have to counter. And their creatures are flash speed, so like, it's not going to be great. I mean, if we get lucky and get them to, for some reason, tap out to where we get to play like a Delian Fell or something, that could help. But we'll see. Did you not draw any lands? I mean, you looked at extra cards. I'm assuming you have land. Yeah, there you go. River Churn Monument. Oh, so you're one of those decks. And you know what we say to those decks? F you, boss. F you. Alright, let's just get rid of that. No need to even mess around with it. What are you playing green for, though? Oh, you're for real doing mill stuff. All right, you're all in. Got it. So I guess if we're gonna play Delian Fell, this is just where it happens, right? Let's just draw. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Oh well, we gained life. That's fine, I guess. I was meaning to draw because... Well, you know what? They're trying to mill us. Maybe drawing isn't the best plan. Though, they could also be playing some weird thing where they, like, doppelgang and copy a Delian Fell or something. Flow state, sure. Ooh, you know what? Let's find a Vivian. This is a spot where she'd be great. Getting rid of that siege. Vivian would be awesome. Oh, you're going to bounce my Delian Fell? That would make us sad, but I would understand. Yep, as you should. No, there goes our Vivian. Well, now we only have a handful of answers that are going to work. Oh, boy. What are we going to do? All right. I guess this is just all we're about. It's just the game we're playing right now. I think we're just going to lose to them just milling us, truthfully. There's not a lot we're going to do here. Yeah, there's a water crystal. I really want to minus... Let's minus Delian Fell and just see if we can win this way. I don't know that we can, but... You know, maybe. Sometimes you're just grasping at straws. You take what you can get. But we're about to lose a lot of cards with each spell they play. Yep. They just hard cast the techniques. So now we just lose to their artifact if they get one. Do we draw? We have to draw, right? To at least try. Well, hold on. We're going to get them for 2, 4. We could get 5, 6, 7. We could attack for 8, 9, maybe. They probably have another bounce spell. I don't know. We're probably dead anyway. Let's just go for the way we potentially win. Because I don't see any other way to get there. Keep this one. And this is funny, because if we'd had a regular just creature deck, I think you win this matchup fairly easily. But, unfortunately, that's not what we're doing. Here comes the creature bounce spell, right? Yep, I assume they had one. But we had to try. Of course, we're milling. Alright, we have 3 cards left. So as soon as they play a spell, we just die. Unless their hands all land, we're dead. Well, there you go. Alright, GG's. As predicted, though, this is the type of deck we should lose to, right? Because if we had creatures, we could have obviously ran their total down way faster and not been nearly in any trouble. But we don't, and we lost. That's what happens. Can't win them all. Okay, well, let's try. I mean, this is the closest we've been to being able to do the coin flippy thing, so... Let's see if we can get there. It's going to be weird, because we do still need a 5th mana. Well, you know, having Vivian at least gives us some outs to various weird removal situations we might need. Should we just rouse Eric? Anyway, I think we should. Oh, no, we're not going to get to. Actually, okay. We do it on Holy Annex. Now the opponent's got to choose. Yeah. Oh, they took Vivian. Oh, they're taking Vivian so they could deal with our doubling season. That, you know what? That's not a bad plan, opponent. That is not a bad plan. So let's go with Rouse Eric, and we'll just make them discard. Oh, are you playing a discard deck? Is this like a weird Golgari discard situation? It might be. Oh, are we gonna possibly get to that? That would be really nice. Alright. I'm wondering how we're supposed to go about this. I guess we just do this, 'cause if we draw an untapped land, then Liliana's the bee's knees, right? Oh, I'm kind of surprised they didn't go for Vivian there to get rid of our doubling season. Oh, come on, deck. Give us an untapped land. This was the best thing that could have happened. Hell yeah. Whoop. That'll do it. Nice. Now, as it turns out, if they would have used Vivian, get rid of our doubling season, we then just plus the Ralzeric, Surveil, play Liliana, make a body, and we're probably still in pretty good shape, but the game isn't instantly over, you know? But yeah, either way, it worked out for us, so we'll take it. Okay, we have... Oh, we don't have any black mana with this hand. Never mind. Almost made a big mistake there. We're going to keep it. And... Wow, am I going to scrap the Cornucopia? I think so. Alright. Even though, arguably, I probably should have put back the Annex. But we'll see how it plays out. I feel like there are Burst Lightnings in your hand. Now it's going to make playing the Unholy Annex a little bit risky. Because if they do have burn damage, giving them a bunch of free damage is not going to be great. Alright, we can at least set up Delianfell next turn, so that feels a little bit better. And Delianfell being at 7 should be difficult for them to remove. I mean, obviously there's combinations of like shoot it, play something, attack, prowess, whatever. But if they spend that much to get rid of it, so be it. Like sometimes you have to say, hey, if you got it, you got it. Oh, Howl Squad heavy. Hell no. So this is maybe not what I thought it was. Maybe we're just doing Boros token shenanigans. Which would make sense.
Sit down. I'll handle it. I can heal you.
Alright, now's your chance to play the things you need to play, opponent. Because they could have just been playing around our removal or something, too. Oh, they're going to empty the holster to get rid of Delianfell. And then burst Helix? Burst Lightning. Not even a Helix. Wow, we still get to keep it? Oh, that feels dirty. Delianfell getting way too much loyalty. That's sick. Ooh, and a backup Delianfell. All right. The opponent emptied the holster on as far as removal, trying to get rid of Delianfell, so we're good with that. Here comes a Sheltered by Ghost. And we have... Oh, that's not even a Shelter, but that's worse. All right. I say worse. We are holding Strategic Betrayals, which is very good. So this is a spot where we can use that. And then they don't even get it back. And then we'll get some more life. Yep, that'll do. Alright, we're going to keep. Mostly because of double Strategic Betrayal and Verdict Core, but don't know if that's going to do enough. Because this is one of those situations that unless we're playing against a creature-based deck, this hand does a whole lot of nothing. I say that. Ralzeric could be a nuisance. Target opponent reveres a hand, you choose a non-land card from it. Sure. I mean, doubling season's wild. You probably don't like that, but you probably like Ralzeric less if you're playing. Yeah, I was going to say. That. Ooh, and we got a replacement one. That feels dirty. But alright. Deep Cavern Bat. Well, you know we're holding Strategic Betrayals, so you do whatever you got to do. That's a fun card, but we don't need to show them that yet. Yep, give me that Strategic Betrayal back. And then we'll just make you discard a card. Oh, well, that's a good card to discard. No lies. Well, we have 2 ways to get rid of bats. Take your pick. Yep, that's the right one. I really want the doubling season, but we're going to do this first.
Watch out. I'm on the hunt.
Then hopefully we'll get at least one turn of reprieve and can doubling season next turn. We're just really just trying to put a clamp on their resources while they're digging. Wow, y'all, is this just a discard pile? So that's what this feels like. Well, you know we have a strategic betrayal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dang it, I need 7. That sucks. All right, well, we don't want to be dealing with that, obviously. And as a bonus, we just get to get rid of their...
Oh, I've made lots of friends.
we'll take this. And we'll surveil. Oh, yeah, we don't need any more land. We're okay. Like, that much I know we're good on. Let's activate this guy? Sure. Unstoppable Slasher. You got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But now I need 9. Why do these numbers just keep not working out the way I want? Yeah, let's go ahead. While we're checking out our options.
I have mine.
Let's make the opponent discard again.
At a loss for words.
And then I think what I'm going to do is just turn on a forest. And then play this Restless Cottage. And no attacks. Elegy Acolyte, you got it. I mean, we're double blocking the Slasher anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yep. Granted, could have let a Planeswalker die and not done all the other things there, but... Okay, so opponent's going to be able to attack for 6. If we play this, she goes up to 6, and he goes up to 5. That's not great. We're like just on the cusp of where we want to be. Surveil? Oh, yeah. Definitely. We'll take a double pack of those. And, yeah, we'll take the land off of there. Play Terminus. Play a tapped Overgrown Tomb. And no attack. So now we could potentially lose a Planeswalker. Maybe both. And then play Delian Fell, do whatever you want to do, play another Delian Fell. Wait, we left Delian Fells on top of the library, right? Why is it not? I swear to God, there were 2 Delian Fells there. Y'all saw them, right? No clue why they're not on top of the library right now. Opponent? Sure, I mean, we're blocking. If a non-land permanent left the battlefield this turn. How much do we care about Ral Zarek is the thing, versus giving them 2 tokens. I think I want to keep Ral Zarek one more time. Especially since we know what's coming. Or at least I think we know what's coming. I sure hope I didn't misclick. That's all I know. Only saving route. Oh, I must have hit the wrong thing and put him on the bottom. Oh, because I used Vivian after I used Ral Zarek. That's what happened. Ooh. Well, that's bad news for us. Kinda okay, though. Let's start here. You discard a card, opponent. I was just like, I swear I saw 2 Delian, but I wasn't even paying attention. I definitely did those in the wrong order, which is stupid. You should definitely do them in the other order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It doesn't quite do what we want, but for starters, let's get rid of you. We will play a doubling season. Play one of these lands. We will push Vivian Oh, wait, you know what? We can just get rid of an artifact creature. That's funny. Alright, yeah, if we do that, we don't have to worry about anything else this turn, right? Coincidentally, happens to be an artifact. Go figure.
We're the predators. You're the prey.
Tiny Bones, you got it. That Tiny Bones doesn't have Death Touch, though, which is kind of a big deal. Let's take a Death Cap Blade.
Share this city with.
Then let's plus. Oh, yeah. Those cards work great. No need to fight over anything else. Turn you into a creature. I can play a Death Cap Blade to just have another body. 1, 2. Well, we can do it with either ones. Let's just put you tapped. Alright. Should be in okay shape now. You got it. You can have... I don't even think it matters. Have a Wastewood Verge. Like, if you're down to using Tiny Bones to make me discard when the board looks like this, we are A-okay. We're not even remotely concerned about what's going on. Yeah, this is just a we get to take all the time we want kind of a situation. Make a token. We'll get to at least attack for an extra point or 2 points before we wipe the board because we have a doubling season. Because that's silly. Let's plus. We're going to get to use Vivian's Ultimate probably this game. Opponent, we don't like you having cards, you know? Yep, good at it's that thing gone. Alright, let's go ahead and Deadly Cover Up. Sure. And then we'll get rid of... I don't know what's even bothersome here. I really don't. I mean, maybe Aclazot's? Hell if I know. There's probably no more in their deck. No more? Sure. Like, most of their deck we don't even care about, so sure. Seems fine. In the turn. I mean, you gotta do something. I don't know what their game plan is at this point. Yeah, they don't have any creature lands to attack with. Like, we're... nowhere to run. Hey, you got a target. You know, credit before you lose the card, I guess. Oh, yeah, now we're cooking for real. Yeah, we can even just minus... make them pick what they want to keep, and then that's going to end up doing it. Got the ultimate Liliana. Yep. Yeah, so lots of cool stuff. Now, we didn't get to do the crazy flip coin thing, disappointingly, but we did get Delian Fell, you know, got to use his abilities. We almost were going to Ultimate of Vivian, so that's pretty sweet. We did do the crazy thing with Liliana in the last game. We got Decorum with Cornucopia, so that was kind of cool, right? So we saw kind of all the bits and pieces we wanted to see work for the most part. And honestly, Darkness Crystal kind of showed out a little bit, right? Getting that extra life, got a creature from our opponent, and we really put the clamps on that mono red deck, right? So maybe the deck needs another Darkness Crystal. I don't know. It's a card I've been debating where it would fit since it came out, and this deck works very well for that. So very impressed by that. The thing is you have to be aware of those. If you are sacrificing a card, it doesn't do anything because Darkness Crystal says when a non-token creature an opponent controls would die. So it has to go to the graveyard for it to be a thing. But yeah, I think the story really on this deck is, for the most part, if you're going up against creature decks, it's probably going to do pretty well. If you're up against the decks that are like trying to counter a bunch of stuff, or just bounce your things or whatever. Like, you don't have many things for them to deal with, you know, so they can wait till Planeswalker shows up and use one of their cards. Or, you know, if they have one of their few removal cards, or hell, they probably have several, they wait till you attack with the land, right? So at that point, you're kind of just leaning on the bossing, say, or whatever. So those matchups are going to be tough. You know, the Jeskai controls, Aura's control, the mono blue elementals, right? Those decks should be tough. But a lot of the other stuff, assuming you draw at least 2 early removal spells, probably doable. So yeah, I don't know. This one's a tough one to judge. I think it go either way. It's really going to be a matter of what you run into from the meta. But this list was really fun. If you're looking to play Planeswalkers or Super Friend type decks or your jam, this link's going to be over on Moxfield like usual. Go download it, have some fun with it. If it's not your jam, I totally understand, because it's kind of a control style deck just doing a lot of fun, quirky things. But that's why we have a bunch of stuff on the channel. So check out the other videos if you want something more aggressive. But that's all of you for now. We'll see you next time.